welcome back to the channel. So it is that time of the month again. It is my favourite time of month, which is completed pages time. So I am now back from my first holiday, which was to the sunny seaside of Weymouth here in the UK. We had a lovely time. The weather was beautiful for us, which is great for English weather. We were able to walk with no coats on or just, like short sleeve t-shirts. It was blissful. And the accommodation where we stayed was just above and beyond what we expected. So, we're going back next year to the same accommodation. I am due to go to Cambridgeshire, which is where my dogs are, as some of you may or may not know. My dogs are not allowed to live with me because I live in an apartment, and they don't allow dogs in this building. So I'm going to go and visit my dogs next week. So I'm filming this for you to hopefully go up within the next couple of days. I'm filming this on the 7th of May, which is Saturday. And yeah, let's get into the video. So this is 50 diminutive countryside scenes. This is a whip, as some of you may know. We are doing this for a colour along on my channel. We have done part 1 already, which was basing all of this with alcohol marker. And we're going to come back to it and shade. So there's the alcohol marker. So I thought I would just quickly show you that whip. I'm excited to get all of these books put away because there's quite a stack. So then we have 50 Spring Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cova. Sorry for any glare. And in here, I need to remove some tags actually, because I didn't do all the ones that I'd flagged, but that was never the intention. I literally put the flags there to give myself sort of a wide variety of choice of what to colour. But the one that we did do in here was the group buddy colour, and this is how my picture finished. So I think we did most of it in the live stream. I may have finished the background off by myself. I can't exactly remember now. But we started this on the 8th of April and finished it on the 13th. We used Black Widow pencils, and I've also used a Spectrum Noir sparkle pen, Tan Mitt glitter gel pens, and white jelly roll. And this was for hashtag Angel Cova in April, which was hosted by the lovely Kate and myself. So, yep, that is that finished page from 50 Spring Miniatures, and I really love how that turned out. So, I need to leave that in there. Very pleased with that one. Not very often I colour in on Create Space paper with just pencils, so without marker base. Then we have Easter Colour by Numbers by Colour Questopia. And I did this one. This was started on the 15th of April and finished on the 17th. Ignore my little octopus guy up here. So I did this with Ohuhu brush markers, a Prussian Pro marker, which was this colour here, and Zebra Doodlers glitter gel pen, which are these ones. I've always got these knocking about on my desk. And yeah, that is my little lamb Easter page from Colour Questopia. Again, really cute. Love how it came out. Then we have Flower Mandalas by Jade Summer. This is one of my 5 books to complete. And I have actually now made these little keys so I can put them in the front and mark the pages off in the book as I go, so I know what I have left to do. So this month I think I did 3. Did I get around to the 3rd one? Okay. So this was the first one I did on the 5th of April. As usual, 5 pen challenge. That's what I mainly do in these, like 5 books to complete. Steve picked my colours, my fiance, and they were the Arteza Everblend Deco Tones, which are the brush ones, and Americana Tones, which are the non-brush ones. And those are the colours that he picked randomly for me, and I love that colour scheme. And this is why I'm really glad that I swatched these out and attached them to the page like this, because if I ever want to use that colour scheme again, I've got the exact markers here that I used. And yeah, I really like that colour scheme. So then the next one I did was this one. This was a 5 pen challenge with Lynn. You can follow her on Instagram. She is Dragon Quester. I will put that here. So for this one we did a 5 pen challenge plus 1 pen of choice. And Lynn picked the Arteza Everblends at random. And the pens that we used for this were actually the old Arteza Everblends, the 120 set. So those are the colours that Lynn picked. And then I added a pen of choice. I think Lynn did a different colour, but I added a green for the leaves. And this was started and finished on the 4th of April. So that was our second one for the month. Oops. Then we have this one. Love this one as well. So let me just take this out of the book. If I can. Come on. There we go. Okay, so this was started and finished on the 24th of April. Again, another 5 pen challenge. I used the Arteza Floratones for this. And Lynn chose my colours. So those are the colours that Lynn chose for me. And that was how it turned out. So yeah, quite like that one too. And what I did, because I only had one blue, was I actually based these flowers here in the warm grey, which then made this blue a darker shade, so it wouldn't like blend too much into the background. So yep, that is those 3 in there for the month. Then we have Pastel Goth, Cute and Creepy Colouring Book. This was a whip that I just decided to finish off, as I realised it was on my wheel of whips and I hadn't shaded this side, and I also, what else did I do to it? I shaded that and shaded down here because I'd missed that. And I added some pink glitter gel pen, which was the Tammet glitter gel pen, to the ears and onto the bunnies. And I also added some Jelly Roll Clear onto his eye, so that's why that's shiny. Also his nose. And I think the base originally was Oleep markers, Oleep Joy Wish. And I shaded with Polychromos pencils. And I've started that one on the 10th of the 3rd, 10th of March 2021, and finished it on the 13th of April this year. So it was a whip for ages, but I'm glad to have that one done now. Then we have 50 Triangular Mandalas by Camellia Angel Cova. This was a new book. In fact, I think I missed this out of my haul video. poop. Okay, well, pretend you saw this in my haul video. This is a new book to me. It was gifted to me by my lovely friend Sam, and we decided to do a buddy colour in it together. So we did a 5-pen challenge, and her little son Joseph picked the colours for us. He picked these ones, and this was done using the Ohuhu brush markers, the 168 set. And yeah, I started this on the 15th of April and finished it on the 16th of April. So again, quite nice colours. Joseph did really well with his colour choice. So thank you, Joseph, love you. And thank you to Sam for buddy colouring with me. And I've actually, in here, look, done hashtag Angel Covert in April and hashtag Colour Your Hoard. So forgot to upload that to hashtag Colour Your Hoard though, as I always do. Sorry, Lavelia. I do intend to upload them, I always forget, I'm rubbish. Next we have Romantic Country, The Third Tale by Eerie. This was another whip from Christmas time, I believe. Some of you may know I hate colouring out of season. It's not for me. I colour Christmas in Christmas, Easter in Easter, etc. But the Wheel of Whips decided to spring a Christmas page on me, a Christmas whip. And when I get them, I do them. So whatever I spin, I have to do it regardless. And yeah, it gave me a Christmas whip. So here I was colouring Christmas in springtime. Let me just sort my book out 1 second. So this was the page that I finished. So this was started apparently in December 2020. I'm not sure if that's correct. I'm not sure if that has been a whip for 2 years, because this was a buddy colour with Kate from Kate's Colouring Haven. But regardless, I finished it on the 20th of April for Whip Wednesday. And I used Pabio watercolours for pretty much everything, and some metallic watercolours, which you guys call the Graby watercolours, just to add some sparkle. So yeah, that is that one finished now. It's another whip off the list. This one is in the middle of the stack for some reason, but this is actually a whip that I should have shown at the beginning of the video. I have a couple of whips in here. I have this one, which won't be tackled until winter unless the Wheel of Whips gives it to me. And then this one that we actually did a live stream in on Friday the something, right at the very end of April. In fact, did I write I originally started it for Late Night Live in 2021. But yeah, anyway, recently I did some more work on this in a live stream. Love how it's coming along, and hoping to do some more in here next month if I can get around to it. I'm writing our combos down too. And that is Mythomorphia by Kirby Rosannes. Next book we have is another whip that the Wheel of Whips chose for me. And this is a really long standing whip that is finally finished. So this was started on the 20th of July 2018 approximately. Because that's roughly around the time when I purchased the book, and I remember doing one page at the beginning. This is how I used to colour. So just, you know, it goes to show we all have to start somewhere. I mean, what on earth is this here? And what is with the lines? But like I say, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not ashamed of it. It's part of my journey. It just shows me how far I've come along. So most of this was done in 2018, but what I did was touch up the skin on her face. I couldn't touch the arms because back then I destroyed the tooth of the paper with my pencils, so I couldn't touch those. I did the hair and I did the skulls because they only had a grey outline around them. If I can find it, I will attach the picture of how it looked like before I touched it up and finished it, and I will insert it here. So altogether, I think what was used on this page was a Faber-Castell Classics, because that's what I started off with. And then I've used some Prismacolors, some Luminance, Jelly Roll White, a Black Stabilo 68, Jelly Roll Glaze Clear for her eyes, and I will bring that up so you can see her eyes are all shiny. And yeah, I really love the colour of her hair, so yeah, I'm just pleased to have it done. I did want to do a kind of gothic-y background, but because this page has been a long-standing whip already, I was done with the page. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do on the background, so I thought I don't want to ruin it, and I'll just leave well alone and call it done. So that was Jasmine Beckett Griffith colouring book by Jasmine Beckett Griffith, funnily enough. Next we have 50 Spiral Mandalas by Camellia Angel Cova. This is another one of my 5 books to finish. And again, I've printed one of these off to put in the front so I can see what I have left. It also makes it easier for me when I'm doing my random number generator to pick pages to see if I've already done that one. So the first one I did in here this month was this one. This was one of the pages that was wrecked by the old markers. It was all yellowed. So I did a 5-pen challenge, which were picked by the random number generator. And I started and finished this on the 18th of April. And those were the colours that I got picked at random. So let's take out this little note. Like so. So that is the first one I did in here. Then the next one I did was this one. I don't think these are in any particular order. Started on the 19th of April, finished on the 20th, was a buddy colour with Sam. We used Arteza Everblend Ultra markers in the floral tones, and Joseph picked these colours for us, so thank you again, Joseph. I'll take that note off of there and show you guys that a bit closer up. I wanted to leave these bits white here. I just thought it sort of drew your eye into the centre a bit more. So I left that white. And then the next page in here was this one. I think this was my favourite one from here for the month. This was started on the 6th of April and finished on the 9th. It was again a buddy colour with Sam, and Joseph picked our markers. Again, beautiful colours. And these were the Ohuhu brush markers. So that is that one. Again, love that colour scheme, so glad I have that reference there. And I actually did a 4th one in here this month. Oh, I might have done 5. I can see another tag. Go me. Okay, so this was started on the 11th of April and finished on the 12th. I used Oleap Joy Wish markers, and these ones were picked by a random number generator. I cannot get my sheet off there. So the random number generator chose these colours from the Oleap Joy Wish markers, and that is how that one turned out. I was so glad to get greens on this because I was like, oh, I need to do my leaves. I don't want pink leaves or blue leaves. So, and then this one got wrecked somehow. Don't ask me how, because I had a protector sheet, several pieces of protective paper under here, and it still managed to get wrecked. So yeah. And then the last one I did in here was this one. So this was started and finished on the 11th of April. It was a 5-pen challenge picked at random by the number generator. And again, it was the Oleap Joy Wish markers. And this was another one of the pages where it had been wrecked by the old markers. And all you can see now is these little flicks of yellow because I managed to cover everything else up. And these were the markers chosen at random. So yeah, I managed to do 5 in here this month. I'm pretty thrilled with that. There's not another one in there, is there? No. So that was 50 Spiral Mandalas by Camellia Angel Cova. Few books to go. Then we have another 5 books to finish. This is Adorable Owls by Jade Summer. And there's my key. I don't think I did as well in here this month. There are 3 flags, but I think I may have only done 2 of the 3. So I will just carry that other one over to this month. So this was another buddy colour with Sam. I'm going to leave her Instagram name here. It's samfaye2615. So be sure to go give her a follow. And yeah, this was started on the 2nd of April and finished on the 3rd. I used the old Arteza Ever Blends, I think because I just had them out on the desk. Yeah, so this wasn't a 5-pen challenge, this was just a pick your own colours, and I had those pens out from doing the 5-pen challenge with Lynn. So yeah, I really like it, it's nice and colourful. And I also used some Tan Mitt glitter gel pen, and I'll hold it up so you can see that detail there, and also on the tummy down here. So yeah, that is that one. Then the next one I have in here is this one, and this was a 5-pen challenge with Sam, and Lynn picked our colours. Let me just try and pull this up. This washi tape is really sticky. Okay, I managed to get it up. So this was started on the 23rd of April and finished on the 24th of April. As I said, the colours were chosen by Lynn, and it was a buddy colour with Sam. We used the Arteza Floratones, which are the brush markers. And those were the colours that Lynn picked at random for us. So that was that one. And then did I get around to doing the other one in here? That is the question. You can see a little flag there. No. So that's okay. I managed to get 2 done in here, so I will carry that one over to next month, and think I have to do 4 in here now next month to be on track, which is fine. So that is Adorable Owls by Jade Summer. Then we have 50 Easter Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cova. I had so much fun in this book this month. I am going to go through and take my tags out that I didn't use. There was quite a few of them, but again I just wanted to give myself plenty of choice and see how I felt. So I completed this page and I freaking love it. So pleased with how my pages in here come out and my safari. So this was started on the 17th of April and finished on the 18th of April. I used Ohuhu brush markers as a base, as you can see. Beauty glazed eyeshadows for the background. Just sort of smushed in a few colours together. Metallic watercolours for all the details on here. And I also drew this board in because I like them framed. And I used clear jelly roll glaze for the eyes on the animals. So yeah, really love how that came out, and I love my background. It was just, I don't know, I just really like how it turned out. So that was that one. Let's take the rest of these flags out. Yep. For some reason that's stuck on there. So this was the other page that I completed in here this month. This was started on the 5th of April and finished on the 6th of April. I used Arteza Deco and Americana tones, gold metallic Posca and gold Pentel dual metallic. So I also used a silver glitter gel pen of some sort. That might be the silver uni paint marker. So that is that one. And that's glossy accents that I used on the eye on that one. So yep, that is how that one finished. Again, pleased with it, but I really like the first one. Then we have Romantic Country, the first tale by Erie, and this was a buddy colour with Kate from Kate's Colouring Haven. She bought me this book for Christmas and I wanted to say thank you and asked if she'd like to buddy colour in it with me. So we did chapter 2, the stories of castles. This was started on the 25th of March and was finished on the 3rd of April. That's why it's in this one. I used beauty glazed eyeshadows for the background here. Arteza watercolour pencils for the grass. In fact, I think I used Arteza watercolour pencils for most of it. I just didn't activate these ones because I liked how they were already. But I activated the grass. I also used Brute Funa Square colour pencils. I think that was mainly for the castle. And I used Winsor & Newton gold ink for all the gold details. And then I also completed the flowers on this side. I did debate putting the same beauty glazed eyeshadow just around all of this, but I didn't want to ruin it. I did the little bird. So that is that one. Thank you so much to Kate for buddying with me. And last but by no means least, we have 50 Safari Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cova. And I managed to get 2 done in here this month. I freaking love this. I think this is probably my favourite page of the month. I'm so super chuffed with myself. So Dan inspired me. He always does such awesome backgrounds. I'll leave everyone's links below that I've mentioned. Colour with Dan, you're awesome with your backgrounds and you really inspired me just to push the boat out and have fun. So this is a buddy colour with Connor. I will insert his Instagram name here. I used various sets of Arteza Everblends for the base. I don't think I did any pencil shading. I used Tan Mick glitter gel pens, Jelly Roll glaze in black and Beauty glazed eyeshadows for the background. So yeah, you can see the Tan Mick glitter gel pens and the Jelly Roll black glaze there. Also in the eyes of the animals, and I just love those eyeshadows. And again, I framed it off with some washi tape because there's too much background, so I just wanted a small section framed off. And that is that one. Flipping love that page. So pleased with it. And then the next one that I did was a buddy colour with Steph. She's Missy's Colouring Craze here on YouTube. Again, I will link her below and also put her Instagram name here. This was started on the 24th of April and finished on the 26th of April. I used Ohuhu brush markers, Zebra Doodlers glitter gel pen in the black for the stripes, Jelly Roll glaze, that's the clear, I wanted to make the paint look all wet, Uni silver paint marker, and I will hold it up so you can see. So there is the glitter gel pen, and then all of the paint looks wet because of the Jelly Roll glaze in the clear. And I didn't go over this one with the Uni silver paint marker. Oh no, that's because I did these bits here instead, the metal part. And the bits on the paintbrush here. So yeah, that is all of my completed pages for the month of April. I will be back in my next video with my plans for May, which is slightly late, but as I said, I have been away, so just getting around to doing some filming this weekend before I have to jet off to Cambridgeshire next week. So I hope everyone is well. I miss you all and I can't wait to come back to our live streams. But until then, take care and happy colouring. Bye everyone!